This week, I've returned again to Washington to vote for the people of our nation. The vast majority of my colleagues are not here. The government shutdown is now into its 30th day, heading toward the longest shutdown in American history. Flying back to Washington was not without difficulty. The plane was late due to not enough air controllers being dispatched due to the shutdown. This meant long delays in Detroit for so many passengers and, frankly, even more across this country. I do not endorse this shutdown. If the United States Congress doesn't act, millions of Americans will see their health care premiums double or even triple. Over 500,000 people in Ohio will be impacted immediately and millions more nationwide. The cost of health care is a life and death issue. On top of this unfinished business, if Congress is not reconvened, 42 million Americans and over 185,000 in Northwest Ohio will lose critical food assistance through SNAP and WIC at a time when the cost of groceries is rising, with beef over $8 a pound. Here are some facts on health insurance. A 60-year-old senior couple that's working, earning $82,800 a year, could face a $15,000 increase in their health care premiums, or about $1,250 more a month. A family of four earning $64,000 a year could face a doubling of their premium, costs of over $200 a month premium increase. Congress should put a stop to these price hikes. The leaders in both chambers of Congress should call us back into session. Further, now that President Trump has returned from Asia, it's time for him to call the leadership of Congress into the Oval Office and work out a compromise. It is apparent that the leaders in the House and Senate cannot do it alone. So I'm here again in Washington this week, prepared to vote. But most of the members of the House have not been here for over 30 days. A full month of this shutdown without the majority showing up to work. I'm here today prepared to work in good faith to find the big middle, but it is clear the current leadership in Congress cannot do it alone. Meanwhile, across our district, many people are struggling in agricultural Ohio. There's been a shockwave because the Trump administration has gifted Argentina's cattle producers with $40 billion of our taxpayer funds to ship their beef to compete with our beef producers in the United States, including in our district. That money should be sent to our district. Honestly, I really think those dollars should be returned to our heartland, including for Ohio's ranchers, farmers, producers, and growers. What America makes and grows America right here at home. Frankly, our region can feed itself if we empower our own producers. Why empower producers in Argentina? And it is no secret that our corn and soy growers have lost their markets to China. The president has just returned from China, and I'm hoping he'll have good news for America's farmers so they no longer have to farm the mailbox, but actually begin to recover lost export markets abroad. Thank you for listening. Our office is always ready to serve. Have a good week.